Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the month of November. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there. And if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. And before I begin, I would just like to say that I am currently open for private readings. For those of you who are interested in booking a reading, my contact information is in the description box below this video. So now let's begin. At the center of this reading, we have the card of the Intellect. This is the delights of the mind, the plagues of the mind. It is speaking to fantasies, illusions, how we think, plan, how we solve our problems. It is a card of the ability to reason, to understand, the ability to discern, to know the difference between what is true and what is false, what is fantasy and illusion, and what is reality. And so that we can move our chariot forward in the direction we wish or desire to go. Now, beneath that, there's a belief that you carry, you or the other person. This can be your energy or their energy, that is blocking this movement from happening. It is the challenge for this person to overcome this belief, to be able to acknowledge perhaps that it is outdated or needs to go. There's reflection with the Hermit here over something from the past. This could be past beliefs because the milk is here, and the milk is about disappointments, having been this could be beliefs surrounding rejection, hurt, pain, beliefs set into place because of past events and situations. It is these things that have shaped this person and have become their block. And it's been contained, you see, inside of them, building and building. And the volcano can speak to an eruption. So something that has been building, perhaps in the belief system, subconsciously, causes someone to explode. Or cause them to. And like you could be wanting to or are tempted to reach out to this person, to have a meeting with this person, to sit down and discuss your relationship with this person. But you may not be sure that the meeting, because the Three of Cups is that everybody getting along. But yet I have this volcano up here. So you may be afraid that that the meeting might kind of go bad, so to speak. I'm trying to find the right words. That they might explode at something you might say or suggest needs to be done. Maybe having to do with their belief system. You see, here we have the house and the wall. And so now the house It can speak to commitments, stability, relationships. This is the belief system surrounding this, but it is also speaking to this person's inner house. There can be issues of belonging and safety for this person based on past experiences. And this is their challenge, is to overcome this. They need to recognize this. They need to ask themselves why this is happening, or why this keeps happening. It keeps happening because you didn't fix the root problem. So what needs to change to bring this person's inner world back into balance? Because that needs to happen before the outer world can get balanced. What needs to change, what needs to happen, is the change to a belief system. And maybe several beliefs, because they've been building in that volcano for a long period of time. And this is a card of sitting, waiting, guarding what's yours. They could have a fear of loss also. Afraid to take leaps of faith, afraid of change, afraid of loss. Yeah, you see, this person, we have the card of fantasy here, and you see, this is the intellect here, so which speaks to the ability to understand, to know the difference between what is true and false, what is fantasy and illusion, and what is reality. But here, they're imagining the worst again with the card of fantasy. And they imagine things that could be impossible or improbable. And they dwell in it. See, they're looking at the eel. They could be imagining shocking things, or that something might shock them, something might hurt them, something might come out of the dark, because the eel is in the dark, and might come out of the dark and shock them. And so the Five of Cups is its feelings of loss, of sadness, loneliness, bitterness, frustration. This person may not understand why they do the things they do. And at this point, they do not see a way forward. This can be woe is me type of energy. Yeah. You may be trying to get past the wall of this person. If they've thrown up that wall. Five of Pentacles. Speaks to feeling helpless, hurt, rejected, shut out, feeling overwhelmed, possibly overwhelmed by these thoughts that they have, imagining the worst, believing the worst. And But you know, as dark as this card appears, it is also a reminder that help is much closer than this person thinks. And that is represented by the church, if she or he would but look towards it. Things may feel helpless right now, but through the dark clouds and through the thunderstorms on this card, that church brings hope. It brings you shelter, or them shelter from the storm, whoever's energy this is. If you would but take a step towards it, don't lose hope. Now, through the dark clouds and the thunderstorms comes the wheel of fortune. The unexpected. And the wheel of fortune, it spins for all of us. And it, you know, it doesn't care if we're prepared for it or not. This person is certainly not. But it's coming, and it's bringing balance to this person or to their life. There is communication. This will happen, boom, like this, suddenly and unexpectedly, this communication. This communication here, and you know, if this is the other person who's stuck in this energy, you just might be that Ace of Swords that brings them the clarity that allows them to open their mind to new possibilities and a new perspective, so that, yes, they can move that chariot where they want it to go. Expansion. Expect the unexpected. Change is coming for this person. It's like, it's going to feel like stepping out of the darkness and being hit by the brightest sun. And the warmth it brings. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.